Kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This will be returned from deep in the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. Well, we haven't exactly been treated to a nail-biter in this one, CD, and if they cannot score here, this one's pretty much all but over.
Are you saying that you feel like people are starting to think about getting out of here, maybe beating the traffic in order to get home or to their final destination?
Yeah, I don't think there's a whole lot of reason to hang around, especially if they can't score here.
Yeah, you're right about that, because it has been pretty clear who the better team has been in this one. And in a league that we talk about every game being a one-score game as we go into it, watching this blowout, let's just say it's been unusual.
And that one going nowhere from the start as he's met in the backfield and goes backwards.
A loss of a yard brings up fourth down.
19-18. Fourth down. Here's Roethlisberger. Dancing to his left. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have the Steelers first down, and he'll have it by plenty as it turns out to be a big gainer there on fourth down. Here's Jefferson. Breaks the tackle. He's got room to run. A good gain of 9 before he's brought down at the 28. And they're going to speed things up here.
He was brought down at the 28-yard line. A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
Now a run with Jefferson. I don't think anyone in the building fooled right there, as that one is going to blow up in their faces. Give them a loss of 6 yards, and it brings up third down.
Well, we saw a lot of negative plays that resulted in plenty of lost yardage in the first half, and that trend is continuing here.
On third down, Roethlisberger. He's got his running back out of the backfield. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. Now Roethlisberger on first down. And it's intercepted at the goal line. And the Browns are going to have the football at their own 1-yard line.
The Browns take over first and 10 at their own 1-yard line.
The Cleveland offense ready to go. But the good news for them, they got the football. The bad news, they have to go 99 yards here as they start this drive out on their own 1-yard line. Now Ross to throw from his end zone. He's got room past the 30. Down the left sideline. How about this? Racing to the end zone. And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. A big play there. 99 yards. And the Browns open the lead up to 34-0. Point after, right down the middle. And that makes this 35-0 now. The Browns kicking team out there now as they'll send this one away. He will return this from deep in the end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. Well, we're still in the third quarter, so there's some time to kind of clean this up and make it look more respectable now. A win, that's probably gone out the window, Charles, but I don't know. Do you look at this as a time to just improve and maybe start to look towards the future?
I think you have to find something to play for, something to grasp onto until the clock runs out. But, Brandon, we've been around this game a long time. This is an outlier. You don't get many blowouts like this no matter how the game looks on paper going in. This one has turned out to be everyone's worst nightmare realized.
At the 27-yard line.
Here's Roethlisberger to throw. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line.
An 8-yard pickup. First down.
On first down, it's Roethlisberger. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down.
Leads to 2nd and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Roethlisberger. And the Browns pressure gets to him that time, and he's going to go down. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. incomplete.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
He's got his target. That's complete. And he is going to have the Steelers first down on what will be a big play there on 4th and long. From the gun, it's Roethlisberger. Throw left side, taken in by Jefferson. And he'll go down, and that will do it for the third quarter of action. Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd down and 3. Throwing again, it's Roethlisberger. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield. Complete. And finally, down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. So they'll, of course, decline the pass interference there and wisely take the yardage.
And I think defensively he's saying, I was getting away with that in the first half. Why are you making that call now? But
and he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. A great play there. His first rushing touchdown on the year. And the Steelers are finally on the board here in the 4th quarter. Well, they move the ball down the field through the air, Charles, and then finally they get the running game involved, and it works to perfection. Touchdown.
And, partner, I kept waiting for that running game to come into play and actually saved it until the very end. Touchdown goes on his stat sheet, but you and I both know, and he knows as well, his teammates airing it out made this a successful drive.
Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete. So still lots of work left to do, but here comes the onside kick. And the Browns are able to cover this one up. 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number as empirical.
Running game working. They'll stick with it on 1st down. And he's only going to get a yard from the 20 to the 19.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
A gain of 2 there on the heels of a 1-yard pickup on 1st.
You know that old expression, it's not my night? It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
And every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. And that's going to be caught for the Browns. Touchdown. An 18-yard touchdown grab. And the Browns look like they're about to put an end to their 2-game losing streak as they add on to their lead. Extra point splits the uprights, and this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. The Browns kicking team out there now as they'll send this one away. Well, from deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this out. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. Their mini 2-game win streak appears it might be going by the wayside unless they can pull a rabbit out of their hat. Roethlisberger's throw pulled in by Jefferson. Now he's loose down the left sideline. And in for the Steelers touchdown. A great effort there. 76 yards. And the Steelers get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this 4th quarter deficit. Extra point right down the middle as they make the score just a slight bit more respectable here in the final quarter of play. And the Browns are able to cover this one up. Now they're down big here in the fourth. They had to try the onside kick. Can't fault them for the effort at least.
No, you can't at all. And if nothing else, now you've put something that you're trying to practice, right, that you've worked on into a game situation, and now you can go back and dissect it. So if you need it again sometime, maybe you'll find a better way to do it. But, yeah, this game's pretty much done for them.
As he's got this down inside the 40 to the 39. Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
They'll keep it on the ground. It's short, and he's stopped after a gain of 1. Not enough. Still a yard to go on 3rd down.
Defensively, we always know that he is tough in run support, and I think the way that he gets there is he understands what an offense is going to do before the ball's even snapped. A great job of scouting prior to the game, then reading, reacting, and taking the right path to the ball carrier.
They'll look to throw for it on 3rd and 1. And it is caught. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. Now for the point after. Now this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead.
49, Steelers 13.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Here comes the return from the very back of the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. Where we stand right now in the fourth quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
It'll go as a loss of 3 on the sack, and it brings up 3rd down. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. Now Roethlisberger. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And they're going to have another 1st down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 41-yard line. That one goes for 29 yards on 3rd down. They'll throw on 1st down with Roethlisberger. And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25. Now they got to get to the line quickly.
A gain of 16 yards. And the Steeler 1st down.
Throwing now, Roethlisberger on 1st down. And oh my goodness, here's a 5th interception. Takes this one back into the end zone, and the Browns defense has a touchdown. Now the extra point try forthcoming. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead.
56, Steelers 13.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And this will be returned from deep in the end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down officially at the 21. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. Well, we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And, partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
On 1st and 10, it's Roethlisberger. And now here is another interception. And they will finally run him down, but not until he brings this one all the way back down inside the 10-yard line. Well, they probably don't need to run a play here, but you wonder if they're going to be able to resist on 1st and goal. That one looks like he'll throw here. And this is going to be intercepted. And he's into the clear. And they will finally bring this run back to an end, but not before he's down inside the 5-yard line at the 4.
At the 4-yard line.
Suddenly, it's 1st and goal after the interception. A quick change in the situation here. After the interception, here's Roethlisberger. And that is caught. Well, they're going to see this one to the end. They get a score, but pretty much an exercise in futility right now. Still down big. And CD, they just haven't had a whole lot to cheer about here. But it may be cliche, but give them credit for this. They've continued to fight and scratch and claw, and they get the touchdown here in the 4th quarter.
And I'm okay with that cliche, all right? Maybe it'll alleviate the sting a little bit, because at least they can look in the mirror and realize they fought all the way through. Horrible game for them. Not one they'll want to remember, but at least they'll keep their heads up and have some pride when they leave this stadium.
Yeah, maybe they were coming with a blitz that time, and it caused a jump.
I think if we saw it, you know that they saw it. Might have been a little discussion down there. Bad guys coming, pick them up, pick them up. And someone jumped.
Now Roethlisberger will head to the line as his guys will go for 2. They'll try and throw for it. And oh, it'll be intercepted. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And it's incomplete. Still throwing to the very end. But now this game is over. Well, partner, under the lights in prime time, this offense, they gave the nation quite a show, putting up that many points to come away with what will certainly be a memorable win for them.